William Earl Bootsy Collins, born October 26, 1951, is an American bass guitarist, singer-songwriter, and record producer. Rising to prominence with James Brown in the early 1970s before joining the Parliament-Funkadelic collective, Collins established himself as one of the leading names and innovators in funk with his driving basslines and humorous vocals. He later formed his own P-Funk side project known as Bootsy's Rubber Band. He is a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, inducted in 1997 with 15 other members of Parliament-Funkadelic. In 2020, Rolling Stone magazine ranked Collins number 4 in its list of the 50 greatest bassists of all time. Early life. Collins was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, on October 26, 1951. He said that his mother nicknamed him Bootsy. "I asked her why," he explained to a journalist, "and she just said, 'Because you look like a Bootsy.' I left it at that." His brother Phelps, Catfish Collins, 1943 to 2010, was also a musician. He and Bootsy were once part of the Pacemakers. Collins has maintained a strong connection with Cincinnati. Personal life. In March 2011, Collins and his wife visited Franklin L. Williams M.S. No. 7's Little Kids Rock program, donated a bass, gave the children a bass lesson, and rapped with them while they played the blues. He is now an honorary board member of the organization. Collins is an honorary member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. In an April 2011 interview with The Guardian, Collins stated that, at one point in his life, he took LSD every day for over 2 years. Career. 1960s, 1970s. With his elder brother Phelps, Catfish Collins, Frankie, Cash Waddy, and Philippe Wynne, Collins formed a funk band, the Pacemakers, in 1968. The Pacemakers were hired as Brown's backing band, and they became known as the JBs. After parting ways with James Brown, Collins returned to Cincinnati and formed Houseguests with his brother Phelps Collins, Rufus Allen, Clayton, Chicken, Gunnels, Frankie Waddy, Ronnie Greenaway, and Robert McCullough. The Houseguests released What's So Never the Dance and another single on the Houseguests label, as well as a third as the Sound of Vision on the Houseguests label. 1980s, 1990s. Collins released 2 1980 albums, his first, solo, album Ultrawave and Sweatband, on George Clinton's Uncle Jam label with a group billed as Bootsy's Sweatband. He also was credited for co-producing the debut of P-Funk's spin-off Zap. In 1984, he collaborated with Jerry Harrison of Talking Heads to produce 5 Minutes, a dance record sampled and edited from Ronald Reagan's infamous "We Begin Bombing in 5 Minutes" speech. In 1989, Collins played bass on and produced several tracks of Malcolm McLaren's album Waltz Darling, credited to Malcolm McLaren and the Bootsy Orchestra. 2000s present. Collins provided lead vocals for the Fatboy Slim song Weapon of Choice from his 2000 album Halfway Between the Gutter and the Stars. Collins' vocals quote the book Dune, "Walk without rhythm and you won't attract the worm." The song won multiple MTV Video Music Awards and a Grammy Award for Best Music Video. In 2004, Collins contributed to Christian rap artist TobyMac's Welcome to Diverse City album, collaborating on the Diverse City track, a song praised as one of the best on the album. The album won the 2005 Dove Award for Rap/Hip-Hop Album of the Year. Basses. Collins has owned many basses, several of which are custom-made. His original Space Bass and its first replacement were made in Warren, Michigan by Larry Pless of Gus Zope's Music Store. The first Space Bass had a mahogany body and maple neck, white finish, and mirror pickguard. This is the Space Bass on the cover of 1976 album Stretchin' Out in Bootsy's Rubber Band. Collins's original Space Bass guitar was stolen, but it was later recovered at a Cincinnati pawn shop and returned to him. Another Collins signature instrument is a custom-built, star-shaped bass guitar he also calls the Space Bass, built for him by Manuel "Manny" Salvador of Guitarcraft in 1998. Funk University. In July 2010, Collins, in partnership with former child actor Corey Danziger, launched Funk University, Funk U, an online-only bass guitar school in which he also serves as curator and lead professor. Funk University offers an intense curriculum tailored for intermediate to advanced bass players, as well as anyone interested in a deeper understanding of funk. The curriculum is based on bass theory, history of funk, and Collins's own musical history given by Collins himself, augmented by lessons and exercises in bass and rhythm from guest bassist professors such as Les Claypool, Michelle Indigio-Cello, John B. Williams, and Victor Wooten. As of 2021, Funk University is now defunct.